Welcome to Centurion's Corner, and today we are reviewing from Star Wars The Black Series and the Obi-Wan series from Disney Plus, the Grand Inquisitor. Well, obviously he's also from Rebels, where he originally came from. But yeah, I was kind of, when these guys got kind of confirmed, they looked really cool, and I was definitely going to put these on my shelf. I have been a bit slow at getting these. I'm kind of getting a bit back into Star Wars, as you probably notice on the channel as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to actually opening this one up here. So he's got the blue, that kind of reminiscence around. He's got his lightsaber here on the side. We've got the Grand Inquisitor there, looking pretty cool. On the back we have a bio, but again it's only about the Kenobi series. He's number 9 in the series there with that picture, and then throwing that blue to the front again. So I guess without further ado, let's crack this bad boy open. So here he is in his blister pack. Obviously there's no hidden accessories at all, it's just literally his lightsaber. You don't get a two different forms like we did with Revo. We've literally only got the one. So we're going to take him out for our first impressions. It feels like it's got an extra bit of plastic on the back here, which he has. It's a bit weird, he's holding in his cape, which is a bit strange. But yeah, first impressions, not looking too bad, to be honest. I do kind of like it. Maybe it looks a little bit too sort of pearlesque. His face needs a little bit of like a darkness to it. But we're going to go away, take some pictures, and we see you in a moment. Been away, we have taken these pictures, and again another Inquisitor that's done really well. Fantastic sculpt, fantastic articulation, just everything about it is really cool, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people nitpick about the face, but it's not the figure's fault. It's obviously the creation of the Obi-Wan series and the kind of prosthetics that they used. But apart from that, yeah, this guy is really nice. So starting off, he only comes with one accessory, which is his lightsaber on here. It's all done in a sort of like a very grey looking plastic. It's just a shame as well, because the other Inquisitor, it's all painted silver and looks really nice, and this one just looks a little bit dull, so I kind of wish they went for that extra way. The only good side about this, it's actually got 2 little pegs that sit on there, and they sort of fit either side of his hand, which is really nice, rather than having that really super large peg like the other one did that get in the way. So taking this out, we can actually look at the lightsaber in a little bit more detail. The only thing I would say about these Inquisitors, actually, they really hold on to the lightsabers. They've got really small hands. So yeah, looking at the details on there, looks alright. I just kind of wish it was a bit more silvered on there. These are removable, just like so, and this is actually made of a soft plastic, so it's quite easy to remove. And with that, with the 2 pegs that you find on the back of the lightsaber, they can actually peg into his back part on here as well. So the actual cape looks better when the actual lightsaber is on there. When you do take it off, it kind of sort of like it looks like it hangs very weird, so it's always got this kind of like drop down part, so it does look better with the actual lightsaber hilt on there. Looking at the actual figure's articulation as well, which is pretty cool. Head goes left and right. He has got that can move separately, so he has got upper neck movement and lower neck movement in there, so he's got a lot of range. You can see that we really can turn around. Arm wise, it's got full rotation. It is hindered obviously by his shoulder pads, but they do get out of the way when needed to. Arms can come up this far as well. It's got a nice butterfly joint in there, it goes right around. It's a lovely butterfly joint, to be honest. It's got rotation here at the elbow, comes up to over 90 degrees, rotation at the wrist, and it's on the hinge. The only thing I would say, I wish the wrist went up and down rather than sort of side to side. Waist swivel goes all around. He can sort of look down that far and look back this far. Leg wise, they can come up this way again like the other one. These get out the way, which is pretty cool. Then go forward, back, upper thigh rotation. We've got a knee rotation on a single knee joint as well, and then a rocker and a pivot at the ankle. So all in all, again, great articulation, and actually it's probably one of the best articulated figures I've had for a long time, probably since Ahsoka and Darth Maul, which is pretty cool. And looking at the guy's actual face sculpt as well, I think it's really nice. I might go over these a little bit. I might even add a little bit of like a grey wash just to get those rivet parts up, and go over these bits with red. just to make him more like the Rebels sort of character. I think it would probably make him stand out a little bit more. With the armour, it's all done in a sort of vinyl plastic, but actually got like a gloss on it, which is really nice. So you've got all that kind of insignia there on his chest with the light. This is kind of like, you can bring it up to see underneath, and you can see how the cape kind of goes over his shoulders and down underneath this armour part. So when you lift this up, you can see where the cape actually connects under through there. The cape itself is really nice. It's a really nice kind of material, and it's actually double-sided as well with the red underneath. So yeah, it looks really, really nice. We've got more of that kind of rivet parts going down his arms, down to his gauntlets, and again sort of Darth Vader-esque gloves. Nice little belt again, down to his sort of like officer trousers, and then down to his nice black boots with all that detailing and leathering on there. Looks pretty cool. At the back, nothing really to go on for. There is some other lights and stuff that I'd imagine that needs painting, but apart from that, you're not going to see it because the cape is down. But all in all, I would say he's probably the best Inquisitor out there. He's a really nice figure, and I highly, highly recommend it. It just looks one of those really nice looking figures on the shelf, to be honest with you. So now we can bring in Reva as well from the Obi-Wan series. Put it next to him. I kind of wish he was again a little bit larger compared to this one as well, bringing him in. So looking pretty nice. We could bring in the one from Fallen Order as well. She can stand up. And then also, I do think this guy is very much Inquisitor looking as well, which is Moff Gideon. He just kind of blends in really well with him. He just, whether he would turn out to be an Inquisitor, that would be quite nice to see that. And then we can bring in the big bad himself, and yeah, making his little posse come into life. And I really like all these guys together. They look fantastic. So thank you so much for joining me in this one. Don't forget to comment down below, subscribe, ding the bell, follow me on Instagram, which is in the description down below, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.